In the 20th century, a major change has occurred in the computing technology due to the convergence of computer technology and telecommunication. These areas are rapidly converging, and the differences between collecting, transporting, storing and processing information are quickly disappearing. The communication services have made a profound influence in utilizing the power of computer more effectively. Now, with the help of computer networks, the world has become a global village, and people sitting thousands of miles away can communicate with each other. In this chapter, you will learn about computer networks and communication technology used in computer networks. A computer can be installed in two ways: as a standalone computer, as a network node. Standalone computer: a personal computer which is not connected to any other computer is known as a standalone machine. A standalone computer can use only those hardware and software resources that are installed on it or directly connected to it. For example, a standalone computer cannot use a printer that is connected to another computer. You need various data storage media such as pen drives, CDs, DVDs, etc. to transfer data between various standalone computers, since they cannot share data directly. An interconnected collection of autonomous computers which are capable of exchanging information is called a computer network. An interconnected collection of autonomous computers which are capable of exchanging information is called a computer network. A computer which is connected to other computers through wires or some wireless means for the purpose of communication with each other and sharing of data and resources is called a network node. Components of a computer network. Server: a computer that facilitates the sharing of data, software and hardware resources, for example printers, scanners, etc., on the network is termed as server. Nodes: computers which are connected to server and seek hardware and software services are called nodes. NIU: nodes are attached to the server through a device called Network Interface Unit or NIU, which helps the node computers to send requests and receive hardware and software services from the server computer. Each NIU has a unique identification number which helps server computer to identify a computer uniquely in a large network. Communication channels: node computers are connected to the server computer either through cables, telephone lines, satellite signals or radio waves. These are called as communication channels. Bridges, hubs, switches and routers. Bridges, hubs, Switches and routers are network devices which perform various functions, like joining the smaller LANs to create the larger WANs or guiding the transmitted data to the correct node on the network. Basically, networking is done to share computer resources so as to reduce the time and cost for information processing. Networks are needed for the following reasons. Resource sharing. By using a network, expensive software, input-output devices and data can be made available to all users connected to the network, irrespective of their physical location. Reliability. Multiple copies of important information can be stored on different machines, so that if one machine is out of order or data is lost due to virus problem, other copies can be used. Cost factor. Sharing costly software and input-output devices reduces the overall cost of the computer setup. Communication medium. Networks serve as a very effective and fast communication medium. Information can be sent over long distances at a very fast speed and at a very low cost. Communication channels. Communication channel is the medium through which two or more computers are interconnected for information interchange. Some common communication channels are twisted pair cable. It is similar to a telephone cable. It has two insulated copper wires twisted around each other. It is the oldest and cheapest communication channel, which is mostly used for short distance computer network in the range of 1 to 5 kilometers. Advantages of twisted pair cables. Twisted pair cables are the cheapest communication channel. Limitations of twisted pair cables. Such cables are not suitable for long distance networks. Such cables are not very reliable. Such cables do not ensure data security as they can be tapped. Coaxial cable. This type of cable consists of a solid wire core which is surrounded by one or more wire shields, each separated by a plastic insulator. The inner core carries the signal and the shield provides the ground. It is most widely used. Advantages of coaxial cables. Coaxial cables provide better data transmission speed as compared to twisted pair cables. They are not affected by noise disturbances. Limitations of coaxial cables. Such cables are not suitable for long-distance networks. Such cables do not ensure data security. Fiber optics cable. These cables are made of thin glass and used as the principle of light to transmit and receive information. It is as thin as hair. It is the fastest channel among all cables. Advantages of fiber optic cables. The data transmission in these cables does not get affected by atmospheric disturbances. Such cables cannot be tapped and hence ensure high data security. They are light in weight and thus easy to install. Limitations of fiber optic cables. Such cables are expensive as compared to other types of cables. They can be used for only point-to-point communication. Radio transmission. Radio waves are widely used for communication as they can travel long distances and can be transmitted both indoors or outdoors. That is, these waves can travel in all directions. Radio waves make use of radio frequencies. These waves can be detected for up to 1,000 kilometers approximately. Advantages of radio transmission. Radio waves can travel long distances, indoors as well as outdoors. The radio transmitters need not be carefully aligned at various geographical locations as radio waves can travel in any direction. These are not affected by physical obstructions. Limitation of radio transmission. Radio waves are affected by storms, rains, bad weather and electrical interferences. Satellite communication. Satellite communication is used as a communication channel when communication is to be done across countries. It makes use of communication satellites which are permanently stationed in the space. Advantages of satellite communication. Satellites can cover large areas of the earth. It is useful for mass communication. Limitations of satellite communication. The installation cost is very high. Wireless communication. Wireless or mobile communication does not make use of any wires or communication cables. It makes use of transmitters that catch frequencies in the range of 50 MHz to 1 GHz and of WAP or Wireless Access Protocol to establish communication link. Advantage of wireless communication. Wireless communication ensures privacy of communication. Limitation of wireless communication. It restricts the range of communication to a particular region. Types of networks. Computer networks vary in size, complexity and geographical spread. Mostly, computer networks are classified on the basis of geographical spread, and on this basis, there can be three types of networks. Local area network, metropolitan area network, wide area network. Local area network or LAN. Small computer network that is formed in a localized area, for example, an office, a building, or within a factory or university campus is called LAN. The computers in a local area network may be connected through wires or by means of wireless technology. Metropolitan area network. The network that connects two or more local area networks together but does not extend beyond the boundaries of a town or city is called a metropolitan area network. For example, cable TV networks that are spread over a city or the network of ATMs in your city can be called as MAN. Wide Area Network or WAN. The computer networks spread over large geographical area, that is across countries or continents, are called as wide area networks. It uses transmission facilities provided by telephone companies and ISP, banks with e-banking, the networked offices of multinational companies, and the Internet are examples of WAN. A WAN is generally a group of many LANs and MANs connected together to form a large network. It is the fastest, cheapest and largest communication medium. People across the world can communicate with each other through various internet services like email, chatting, teleconferencing, video conferencing. Websites on internet are useful for advertisement and mass communication. Internet also provides services like e-shopping, e-greetings, e-commerce, through which people can do business through internet. Internet is also the biggest source of entertainment. Users can listen to music, get Bollywood and Hollywood cast latest news, watch movies and play games on the internet. Network Operating System. Now let us talk about Network Operating System, that is, an operating system software which runs on the server computer and controls the following network operations: user accounts and rights to information access, network security, printer services, information sharing. Let us discuss the above mentioned operations in terms of Windows 2000 or Windows NT, which are the most popular network operating systems nowadays. User accounts. Network operating system allows every genuine user to have an account. That is, each user whose computer is part of a computer network is given an account on the server computer. Network security. Each user is given a username and a password to log in into his account, which identifies the user. If the username or password supplied by the user during login does not match, the network does not allow him access. This is similar to an ATM service of bank. If the card number and transaction code given by a person does not match with what was issued to him, the ATM machine does not allow to withdraw or deposit any money. Printer services. Generally, costly printers such as laser printers and inkjet printers are attached to the server computer only. and all printing jobs sent by node computers are serviced by the network operating system in the server by maintaining a print queue.